some ideal exercises, so some things that you can do to help prevent or help build the strength in your spine. So the first one is, how do we remove the cause of pain and make sure that we're not feeling that pain? You want to look at, do we need to stop doing exercises? Are there things that we can do? So this is why I wanted to bring Andy back out, because this has to be possibly one of my all-time favorites. How many of you have ever played? Have you played on a football? Yeah? These are a lot of fun, not so much. All you have to do at work is just sit and bounce up and down on the football, and I guarantee everyone's going to come to your office. They're going to want to hang out with you. So get one of these puppies. But what she's going to do is go ahead, and I want you to come onto the football. We'll start on your knees. So you're going to have your knees and your elbows are on the football. Okay? Draw your, oh, I'm sorry, knees are on the floor, elbows on the football.
That's fine.
Good. Okay, so she's going to keep it nice and neutral and kind of come out into a plank. I'm not going to kill her and make it super hard. Plank, but keep your body off. So knees are on the ground. So you're going to just basically roll so that you're going to move through the elbows. She's going to do an exercise called stir the pot. Her spine is totally neutral. You know what? Let's turn you sideways just so they can see you. So she's going to be in neutral spine position, which is abs drawn in, nice flat spine, with maybe a small space for a ladybug if she were laying on the ground. And she's going to just hold this. Now, do you feel that right now in the abs? Just holding? Nice and easy. She's so rock solid she could come onto our toes. Now what she's going to do is start to stir the pot, stirring the ball, and she's going to move the ball while she's in plank. And then she can go the other direction. Yes?
Is there an alternative to those people who do not get on their knees?
Who can't get on their knees?
Yes, but who do exercise regularly.
Well, there are a couple of options. One is a little bit more advanced, going onto the toes, so you could do it on your toes. The other thing is she would go onto her thighs, so rotating more forward. So what I would take is like a mat or a pad, and I try and basically give you something. You can't even go onto the thighs.
I prefer not to.
Not to? Okay.
Just no knees.
That is going to be a toughie. How about doing then, you could, and are you comfortable coming into plank?
Yeah.
So doing plank and doing that same stir the pot. Here is something that's very important in this exercise, and she did it wonderfully. Slow and controlled. In our society, we are so jazzed about zipping through something. It's like, I want to get in, get my half-hour workout, and get out. With your core, take your time doing these exercises. And the reason I'm showing you this one is because I see so many people, do you mind doing a crunch on the ball? I see so many people, we are obsessed with crunches. What is it with crunch? We love them. So she's doing a crunch on the ball. She wraps up and over the ball and comes back in. This is a huge load for someone that has low back pain because they're in an unstable environment. So we talk about stable. Stable being we're on the ground. The next challenge we take is an unstable environment. She's on the ball that can move and go crazy. And now I'm asking her to wrap up and over and come back in. This is a huge amount of work for someone that has low back pain. And I don't know how many people, because we tell you in a fitness class, do you mind just wrapping up and over the ball and just doing a nice easy stretch? Does that bother your back? No, I don't want, okay, good. She's great doing this, and she's showing us when we go into extension of the spine, a lot of people flare their ribs. We let go of our core. And that's the purpose of the stretch. We just let it go. When I tell her start to draw your ribs down, she's pulling her abs in. She's engaging her core. A lot of people don't realize that's what they need to do before they start to do the crunch. So go ahead and come up and do the crunch. And so therefore, all they're doing is taking it in their low back instead of really working their core muscles. So for people where we say, oh, it's great, flex over the, or extend over the ball, for some people that don't have that mobility, we're asking way too much.